anything like me. It was just this giant human figure with no facial features or anything.
Sorry.
Where you're laughing at me, but it's
Are
funny.
you picturing like a huge version? Of like, you know, the first time you told me this story, that's
like
what I
a
was
giant
picturing.
glowing Marco.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing. Welcome back, guys. This is episode 3. Episode 3, season 3, and ironically, this is the third time.
Yeah.
Third time Marco's been on the podcast, so it's the first time we've actually been in this room since like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I don't know, longer than that. Haven't been in this room in a while, so it feels good to finally be back in our setting, podding. And yeah, so I mean, obviously Marco doesn't need an introduction at this point. He's a guest of the pod, friend of the pod, friend of the family.
Love you, bro.
He's back.
Finally.
Yeah, we're podding and plotting, bro. What's the next moves for us?
Well, we just dropped supplements. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
How does it feel for you to expand your business into like a supplement chain instead of just like clothing now?
Stressful, very stressful. Honestly, it's been it's been a very stressful thing, but it's been exciting. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing the reposts. I love seeing the fact that we have another, I guess, subsidy of Anaka Power out there, that's now being able to grow and turn into something hopefully just as big, if not bigger, than the Anaka Power brand that's already been established. I think it's another weapon in our arsenal. I think it's one of the few weapons, one of the, I guess, many weapons we have in our arsenal now, and I'm interested in seeing what we can do with it, because I feel like before the drop, I thought it was going to be something that would just be like just a tab on the Anaka Power page, and I'm learning quickly, or I've already learned that it's literally an entire separate company. It requires its own management, its own team, employees, attention, R&D, and a whole bunch of stuff. So that's been the most stressful part. But I mean, overall, I'm blessed. Thank you. I'm thankful to be in the position to do so. But yeah, definitely still the beginning stages.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I think that Anaka itself is going to be that one-stop shop for everything eventually. So this is just like one step closer. So yeah, that's pretty sick.
I think for me, like on a marketing perspective, it's been fun because it's completely different of like what we've done. Like everything, like Anaka obviously is different from all these other like brands, but the content is like, it's kind of the same. Like you're not going to vary off too much. Obviously different places and different settings and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like photos and we're selling clothing. I think with supplements, because we were so different with our material, that it was so fun seeing, posting, like even getting the content from our content team. It was so different. So that was fun for me. And I think now what's interesting, and I was talking to one of our ad guys today, like all the different ways to like market and sell supplements are completely different than clothing.
Yeah.
So it's like a new thing to kind of tackle, because at this point it's like me and you, we know what TikToks are going to perform. And now, you know, we're focusing more on like higher quality like content. But we already know, okay, this is what's going to work. This is what we have to do. This is how we do it. With supplements, it's like a new thing to learn.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's fun about it, because oftentimes, like when you just keep doing the same thing, that's how people get bored. That's how like shit just gets bland, because like you're just doing the same shit, rinse and repeat. And I think what the funnest part so far has been just like learning something new.
Yeah. I mean, me coming from another supplement company in the first place and then switching to Anaka, like where I wanted to be, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. You kind of learn that it's not just about, oh, this supplement does this supplement does that. It's like the community behind it. Like I was not expecting to get the level of feedback that I was getting from Anaka Supps. Like I wasn't expecting like, yo, bro, I'm so excited to like be able to support you in this new step. Like I was afraid at first, like leaving a company, especially one like Gorilla, which is such like a big staple that when you think of supplements, especially TikTok wise, you think like Gorilla this, Gorilla that. Like it's one of those big names. And I see Anaka getting to that same place, and I wanted to be there from the beginning where I felt like I was meant to be. But it was just really cool to see that people were like super supportive instead of like super negative where it's like, oh, you left, like, why would you leave? I really got a small amount of those. It was like, bro, we love your loyalty. We respect your decision to go. Like, we're super happy that we can support you there as well. And I think that's all of Anaka in general is like, the amount of support this brand gets is insane. And I don't think there's a company like it.
I think now that you're on that point, I think one of the most difficult things is having to adjust to like the feedback of supplements. The supplement feedback is completely different than clothes. Because you're actually putting this in your body. Luckily, I mean, like our supplements are great. I mean, obviously, I stand behind that. I wouldn't put anything out that I don't stand behind. But a lot of the feedback has been constructive. It's been good. A lot of good feedback. A lot of positive feedback. Positive results. I'm tagging all, reposting everyone. Like majority of everything has been good. But with supplements, you're able to actually, because it's a formula, it's like a scientific formula, pretty much. You're doing a lot of R&D, figuring out what's healthiest for the consumer, what's better for the consumer, what makes them perform well in the gym for the consumer, and the beautiful thing about supplements is that like you almost get that instant reaction or that instant like feedback upon like 2 or 3 trials. So for that, it's a different ball game. I would just say that's like that's somewhat stressful, but it's more so just like an adjustment. But I think like what Ant said, I think if we just kept doing what we were doing, which was cool, like we're killing it with the clothes and the accessories and all that stuff, I wouldn't say it would get boring, but it would become too like wash, rinse, and repeat. Like I'm excited to embark on this new journey because I think this will lead to like seltzers, sparkling waters, protein bars, and like those are all things I've never done before. And I'm up for the challenge. Like, I'd rather do that than just sit at home and just be complacent with what we're doing.
I think what's interesting about, like, supplements as compared to clothing is, like, if someone doesn't like a shirt, you're just like, well, you fucking have weak style. Or, like, you can say, like, your style, you just don't fit this style. Or, like, this shirt's not for you. And you can immediately drop another shirt that's, like, fits their style. Or, like, within one drop, you can have 5 shirts, and maybe this person likes one shirt, doesn't like the other, you know, so far and so forth. So those opinions, like, they don't, like, when someone's like, oh, that shirt's weak, like, it doesn't really matter because it's like, you know, it's whatever. But when like they're critiquing a supplement, it's like all the supplements, like, basically for ours, they all had the same like formula pretty much, just the flavoring was switched. So it was interesting to see like those reviews. Now the thing was, those reviews were prior to the release. Now post release, anyone who's gotten it, like, I've literally only heard positive feedback. But yeah, like Charlie said, it's very interesting because you see it and then like you kind of get anxious because you're like, shit. Like, what's funny is like you can have 1,000 positive comments, but I feel like the 2 to 3 negative ones are the ones that like
I agree.
You remember and they stick with you.
Well, bro, it's just a matter of like being able to take the negativity as like a constructive negativity instead of like a fuck you type of negativity.
Yeah,
like
you have to in the supplement game for sure.
No matter how many, like, for example, if I post an Instagram photo and I get 500 comments, right? Let's just say 490 of them are positive. And then there's the 10 fake natty. There's the 10 that are like, oh, fuck this dude. Like, look at this douchebag. Like, all of that shit. Like, those are the ones that, like, low-key stick with me. And I'm like, damn, like, I wish I could block it out. But sometimes I'm like, damn, like, this is kind of keeping me up at night.
Yeah.
This dude, like, with no profile picture thinks I'm a douche. Like, am I a douche? Maybe. Debatable. But like at the end of the day, I know I'm a good person and I try to inspire and like motivate people, and that like my morals are good and like my intentions behind posting are good. And I know that myself, but sometimes like when people comment negative shit, you're like, oh fuck, like are they right? And you start to like kind of think deep and like almost like look back at yourself. But that's something you can't do when it comes to like a product, like a supplement. Like you can't be like, oh, this person's talking shit just because they're talking shit. Like, sometimes you're like, damn, like this person might be right. Let me tweak that. And that's why, like, this is V1. We're going to have V2. I'm going to have my Jacked Italian pre and pump with my own formula.
I was just about to ask that. What are you most excited about? Like, with your, I guess from your perspective, you talked about like building with this, but like, what are you most excited about with like being able to like out the gate have a collab?
For me, like obviously, so my supplement collab is going to be hopefully launching in like August. That's like the goal. For me, I'm like super excited. This is something that I developed like myself, looked like formula wise. Supplements are something that I really do enjoy, like looking at and like knowing what I'm putting in my body, how it's going to affect me. So for me, like this is just that next step where it's like everything I always dreamed of is slowly coming together and slowly becoming like a different piece of this puzzle. And Anaka is at the forefront of like that puzzle where it's like providing me with the opportunity for this piece, and then I put my own piece from doing this, and it's just one big part of the next picture that I'm creating. So like the supplements in particular, like I'm super, super excited to be able to just have my name attached to something that I know is good, and just have my name attached to something that like that's bigger than myself at that point.
Yeah.
I didn't need to. The other thing is like I didn't have to start with 2 years of licensing and getting products and getting manufacturers. Like I was able to have the opportunity to build from within another company and build within Anaka. So I'm always going to be grateful for that. But like, it's just so much more like meaningful for me knowing that it's part of something that I want to be part of, and not just like I'm doing this all alone. It's like that community, like family kind of stuff.
With your formula, what were like some of the things you were focusing on? For like for pump and then also for pre, like what was your main focus points?
So I wanted to make sure, like I'm going to post the whole formula in my next YouTube video. So I don't know if I want to leak that right now. But like the number one thing I wanted to focus on was giving 2 options. So like, for example, I don't really like stimulants as much. Like I don't like beta alanine as much. I don't like really high caffeine. I'm more about focus and pump. So with the pump ingredient, I did a lot of focus and a lot of pump products just for like overall like hydration in your muscles, making sure that you're getting a good pump, good blood flow. Your veins are open and allowing your body to really just shuttle blood to that muscle. Because a lot of people, they neglect the fact that when you work out, the bigger and better your pumps are, the bigger and better your workouts are going to be, and the faster you're going to be able to grow, because it's all about stretching the muscle in any ways. And that's why a lot of people claim that high volume and pump training does actually help you get bigger. So that was one thing I focused on for the pump, which I'm going to be taking a lot of the pump because I'm not a huge fan of caffeine in a pre-workout. But the pre, I know that people are looking for something that keeps them awake at night. Like I know that people are looking for something that's really going to like fucking slap them. Like
the crackheads?
Yeah, like the crackheads. And like, I mean, I'm a crackhead, but not that big of a crackhead. So I did put a lot of stimulant ingredients, a lot of just energy overall, mixed with a really good pump base for the pre-workout. So you can literally take the pre-workout by itself and have a great workout with a pump, or you can go like less caffeine, less energy for people who are working out at night and they don't want to be up until 6 a.m. because they took a scoop of pre-workout at 8 o'clock at night. So those are like the 2 things that I really focused on, were like giving people options and variety, giving them good flavors, and also giving them a product that seriously like gets the job done and is efficient.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I mean, we're actually going to Miami in like 72 hours.
Yeah, Monday morning, right?
I've been to Miami like 20 times this year, I feel like.
Right? We have.
Bro, at this point, we just need a condo there.
Yeah.
We need to knock a condo.
We honestly do. We keep playing around, but like.
My goal.
A nice little brickle.
Just Airbnb it out, bro. Buy one under Anaka. Airbnb it out. Make some money. And then whenever we go, we go. I'd be like, yo, shall I pay you $5 for a weekend in Miami?
Nice brickle penthouse. Like, yo, like $250, bro. Like, just let me stay here.
I need this trip too.
No, yeah, I need a mental reset.
Yeah.
Like moving forward.
When I go to Miami and I come back, I feel like mentally refreshed.
Yeah, like recharged, right?
To see the ocean and shit. Like I might book like a boat for 4 hours.
That's so silk shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
destination pod part 2 that we can actually post.
Yo, yeah. Honestly, now that I'm sober, we could. Okay, now, all right, guys. So,
oh my God. And
full disclosure, I'm going sober
Christ.
for like 3 months.
you drank last night.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Full disclosure, minimum, I'm going sober 3 months. We can now run the boat pod.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. The Fresh and Fit dudes. They asked us to be on the pod. Well,
Both of you?
They asked me, and then I asked them about you and Ant.
Oh shit! So like all of us?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm down to go on the Fresh and Fit podcast. The Fresh and Fit,
Like-
that's dope.
I feel like we should get there and then just be like, yeah, Marco, like, you got it.
I'm gonna sit there like shaking low key. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, like my bad.
Yo, Marco in the center and like all the girls around him.
That'd be a hard photo.
That would be hard.
We'd
That'd be a hard
we'd have
photo.
to set it up to where like I would love for like me to be in the middle and then you guys surround the girls. Like I wouldn't want to sit next to the girls. Just to
Well, not you should do it like how they do it, where the 2 guys sit on the end and then it's the girls around.
No,
them.
yeah, like, it
Marco
could-
in the middle and then like
Yeah,
that.
you could sit next to like one random,
Yeah.
and then like we'll have 3, and then me, and then 3, and then Ant, and then 3, and then the other dude.
Yeah, it could work.
That'd be dope.
But
Fresh and Fit. I want to go on that shit.
yeah, no,
That'd be
Miami
hard.
trip. That shit's gonna be fun. Or it's gonna be like it's gonna be dope because we're gonna finally like taste test your formula.
That's what I'm really excited for. Is like that's why we're going. We're going for like literally flying Monday morning, leave Tuesday in the afternoon. So I don't know if that's actually how long we're gonna be there for.
Nah, it is for sure. For sure, we gotta get back.
But yeah. So we're going to do taste tests and sampling and like. I mean, we really don't need to be back.
No,
but
we got to.
Content's already.
It would be cool to record.
I could post a
Bro,
TikTok from anywhere. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
Yeah,
what
content's
if we
already ready.
did like reels on the boat for the swim trunks?
Yeah, we should.
Oh, let's run it.
Bro, that would be crazy.
We just gotta hit up
We
some
do need a
shorties.
little bit more. We do
need
need
some
a little
girls
bit
with
more,
bikinis, bro. Girls with bikinis.
Just
I'm not
based
gonna
on
eat. I'm
based
not
on
eating.
content that we have right now, we do need a little bit more swim trunks.
I'm
Like
not gonna
lay
eat
flats.
until Monday. We're not having.
No,
more
for real, we
food.
do. Like for real, we do need more.
It would be cool to do like a little like reel.
There's some ads that I
A cool
want.
reel
Bro, just make
off
a-
the boat.
make a
for
music
all
video.
of us, and then like some pictures maybe on the boat with all of us.
Let's make a
Yeah.
music video.
Like just content to do. Just
Yeah.
like random.
Just like
content.
even if we post it on our personals and shit.
Animal pet content and swim trunk content for the entire trip. Like the whole trip,
Yeah.
no one wears nothing but a knock.
No, yeah, nothing else.
Yeah.
And we just flood like Instagram
TLs.
the whole week with just like
Facts.
animal print, swim trunks and shit like
Facts.
that.
LT
I'm
will
down.
be there at the 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
that's-
have to change.
Dude, that's
his
all we
flight
need is
to an
Surge and
extra
LT,
day, though.
and then we can
You what?
I would need to change his flight if we're gonna stay an extra day.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't.
If you want to do boat all day,
we can just push
Tuesday.
it back.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like. either
We'll make the
Monday or
decision on
Tuesday.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
either way, I'm not eating until Monday if I'm
Word.
taking my shirt off. But
But yeah,
I mean, honestly, this next drop is insane. This next drop is probably one of my favorite, like shorts, besides my own, obviously. But one of my favorite like ideas, like so different than a basic.
Your idea or Ant's?
yeah. Number one, man.
No, my jacket
Number
tonic
one.
collab.
Oh, I think you're talking
Oh.
about the animal pack. Like y'all have
Yeah.
this battle of like.
Oh no, we do have a battle. Ant designed,
it's 'cause
Ant
I was
designed
like-
3. I designed 3.
Respect.
There's 5.
We'll call it.
There's only 5.
One was cut.
Which ones?
The other ones are these in the other color that I
Yeah.
had on the skateboards.
What do they look like?
Weren't they?
We're not even gonna get into this. Y'all are tripping.
What color were they?
Fucking
they pink or
pink,
something?
pink,
Yeah,
white,
pink.
and black.
I don't remember.
Like Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
I don't.
Yeah.
fuck y'all.
That was crazy.
No,
Color
Pink
color.
Panther's cool. Pink Panther.
Okay.
Animal Drop too.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so
Animal
one of my-
Pack's selling out.
Yeah,
Animal
100%.
Pack's selling
You
out.
think so?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Every
these are
single
these
one?
Are wavy as
Yeah.
fuck.
Come on.
You know what's
This is the
crazy?
This is the first print that we've done since like
Jupiter.
bro, like November. We haven't done print. Like we only did
We did a couple prints,
nah,
but the
we
Dior
haven't.
ones.
Oh yeah, Dior. Yeah.
That's
Dior
it.
was the last one.
and they're double meshed.
yeah,
yeah.
and they're double meshed, bro. These are insane. These shorts are like wavy.
How do you feel about the double mesh?
I like them a lot.
I personally don't like them.
I
not gonna
like
lie.
it. I think
Really?
that they're.
I love it.
I feel like they're
I like it.
heavy. Like
Well, yeah,
like,
but
I
it's
feel
a
like
higher
when I
quality
so,
short.
like pause. Like you wear underwear, right? Like with
Yeah.
your shorts? No. I'm asking because
I hope.
Bro, yeah.
no,
I
there's
hope-
some people who like. No, there's some
I hope
people
we
who
wear
don't.
underwear with one
And just
level,
let
with
their-
one
obviously,
layer.
yeah.
Let their dicks just like be see through the hole.
Well, no, with the double mesh,
Charlie
like
got
people
that.
are running it like without it.
Who does that?
People in the Discord.
That's crazy.
No comment. I don't. But I feel like when I
mean,
like,
it
I
is
feel like
kind of-
I'm wearing
ugh.
3
Nah,
layers.
Charlie has to wear underwear. He
I
has
mean,
a-
it's double mesh. Like,
Yeah, but
It's not
like,
the end of the world.
If you're sitting like this,
no,
you have
if
a
you're
cock-
going in public, yeah, you're
Yeah.
crazy. Like, I mean, around the house, I don't care.
Nah, bro.
Where you
but
have
I'm saying I
family
feel like-
members in your house.
I mean, I'm not.
Bro,
I
what?
personally not. But I'm saying, like, if they're running around like with no underwear on in the house, I'm not gonna be like, bro, put some underwear on. Like, it's your house. Do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm so confused at where this conversation went.
What I'm saying is, they feel like 3. Like, I almost feel like I'm wearing 3 layers.
It's 2.
No,
It's-
I know with underwear, it's like a 3rd
Oh.
layer. That's for me personally. It just feels heavier.
I love it.
I like
because it feels more of like a premium.
It
shirt.
feels more
Yeah.
premium for sure. But I'm saying for me
And,
personally, I
like-
wish it was just a little bit lighter.
Sometimes like
think it
when
makes the
I
design
see
look
people
better.
that are wearing like
Like these?
the single plies,
Like
like,
this is-
yeah, I
yeah.
hate that shit.
You
like,
can see my underwear.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm
think
so
it- I
I'm
agree.
so glad that like when people stand up, I can't like so like at the
I do-
gym
on
you'll
these-
see
yeah.
at Alphaland or Alphaland gym, like I remember like I would just see people like not on some weird shit. Like they'd bend over or like do something in the gym and like they were wearing the single ply ones.
Yeah.
And like you could see their underwear.
No,
and
I'll never
Yeah.
ever forget.
Chill.
That's crazy.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's insane.
What?
Oh, they were about to go somewhere else, like
Nothing. We'll skip.
Colorado.
Oh well, I was something similar. Alphaland
my God.
opening day.
What?
Remember when Lex was?
Oh. Yeah, that's safe.
yeah. No. So like Alphaland opening day.
That's crazy.
Lex, who's my girlfriend now, at this time or now, at that time she wasn't.
Homie
Yeah.
played the long
was wearing
game.
the
Homie played that long game, bro. He told me Miami in September.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
That's gonna be my girl.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's great. I did though, but
He did, bro. Manifest that
She was
shit.
wearing single mesh, and that's when me and Charlie decided. Like,
I did not decide anything.
no,
I didn't see shit.
no, we decided that the double mesh was gonna be born, like for sure.
Oh yeah. Because
Not
you
like-
told me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you told him.
I was like, yeah,
Charlie ain't going home.
No, I was like, Lex, you need
Charlie
to,
got a nice couch.
no. It was definitely me. It was like Lou. I was like, yo,
Charlie sleeping here.
no. I told Lex, I was like, yo, you have to go and like change because like you can see.
No,
everything.
not on some weird shit. Like
It was like it was
is
so
bad for females. Like when you see females in the gym or wherever, like females don't wear boxers like we do
Yeah.
or briefs. Like
Not true.
A lot of them wear just like thongs or like underwear
or like underwear that are like
and
yeah.
like a lot of them didn't know that like
It was
the
pretty
single
see-through.
mesh was extremely see-through. I didn't
Yeah.
know until one day someone commented, like not complimented, whoa, someone like commented commented on like my underwear being see-through, and I was like, damn.
Complimented your underwear.
Even Dom hit me up. Was like, bro,
Yeah.
like he was like, bro, this double mesh. Like we sent him the care package. He was
Yeah.
like, bro, this double mesh is just life changing. Like I used to be skeptical about wearing your shorts before because like you could see through and shit, but now like I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lineup for the week. Like
I
this
think
is
it
not
makes
facts.
the print look better too.
It makes the print look better
'Cause it
and
makes
it's a
it
little
look
bit more
more
premium.
defined.
For me personally, I wish the fit was just
Yeah.
a little less heavy, but I mean, obviously, I still wear them.
I mean, there's trial and error to go
yeah,
through.
no facts. I mean, I wouldn't make any changes. I think the mass majority of people like them, so that's what's the most important.
Yeah, it changes the game, bro.
And yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
because
big
like
fan.
if this
Like,
was
Sir-
single mesh, like if this was single mesh, I'd be seeing through them.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it
Serge,
wouldn't
Serge
look as
literally
cool.
has his crotch wide open. If he was wearing single mesh right now, we'd be able to see everything. So
That's an insane thing to say.
That's a nice comment.
Like HR, what are you doing?
no, I'm just saying like,
Hey yo,
I'm just saying like
we got him.
Yeah,
the
we got
premium shorts
No,
changed the game.
My favorite part though is that the price. We didn't raise the price.
Even though we paid more.
Yeah, we do pay more
For the people.
Just
yeah,
did
exactly.
it for y'all. That was crazy.
For the people's. Yo, no, do you remember? Yo, do you remember on I Am Athlete? On I Am Athlete, they made Steve will do it. They were like, make him do this.
Bro, they made him look like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Now that I really think about it, he had every right to. If I were him, I would have popped up at Brandon like
Yeah.
that. They made him look like a fucking little wimp.
Yeah, they did.
And he makes
crazy.
That was the worst I've ever seen Steve will do it look.
Nah, Steve will do it's the GOAT.
And what's interesting
God, that
about
was
it?
so cringe,
What's
bro.
interesting about it, guys, is like if we had a guest on the pod and we knew nothing about them, but we were grilling them the whole time.
I
Like
feel
if
bad.
the only thing I knew about you was that the fact that you ate a goldfish,
That's crazy.
and we were just grilling. Yeah, that was.
That's insane, bro. People forgot that. Why did you say that?
No, zoom into Charlie's face, because, bro, I wish you caught the way
That
he
was
looked when Marco
weird.
just randomly grabbed my hand.
That was really weird.
Nah, but yeah, it's like it was so weird how they just continually grilled him, like for
That
like
was such
30
a
seconds.
sad.
Yeah,
Like in the moment, I was like, okay, like, yeah, Stephen A, you should learn your lesson for like for putting yourself into that. But then later, I found out he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And then later, I also found out I realized that like, damn, like they just tried to make him look stupid because he was in fear.
yeah,
And then he woke up and realized that, damn, like there's nothing to really be scared about. Like,
yeah.
it's
He
straight-
realized he was uncancelable.
Yeah, like I'm Steve. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, bro? They ganged up on him.
They
A bunch
really
of
did.
grown ass men.
Yeah,
They ganged up on him and just like,
it was more so
Yeah, that's
Brandon.
fucked up. That was
I feel like
fucked
LaShawn McCoy. Did you watch the Kyrie episode?
I need to watch
Yeah,
that.
no, that
one.
one's good. But
I
LaShawn
need to watch
McCoy.
it so
At
bad.
first, I didn't think that he would be a good host, but he's funny as fuck.
I love LaShawn.
Bro, he was like, he goes to Kyrie, he's like, man, how many rings you think you and Braun would have won? And by the way, Braun's the GOAT. Like, it was just so funny. Like, he just said that shit, and then it was whatever. But
I heard he was being nice on that.
nah, he was showing hella love.
He
was
looks
showing
so
hella love.
like normal. He looks a lot better with his hair like that, man.
Yeah, he looks younger,
For a second, I thought he
more
was
like kept together too,
Bro.
off the deep end.
He made them all sage and shit too.
Sir,
I
you
saw
heard that
that.
too, right? That's crazy.
What?
You go no homo, but Kyrie hair.
No, he looks better without the hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, though.
Anyways,
So you had we went to Cali. After
Yeah.
Cali, you had an eventful trip to Chicago.
yeah, man, I did. I did.
Yeah, how was that? What were you out there doing? What the vibe was for Chicago?
Psychedelics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. This is
Yeah,
what we're gonna
fuck it.
talk about. All right, so I went to Chicago for Sush Brandon, my homie. It's his birthday, right? So I came back from LA. I flew out a day early to LA. Got some content, had some business meetings and stuff.
Billions.
Huh?
Billions.
Billions. Yeah, whatever that means. But okay.
Your business deals, bro.
Oh,
Billions.
facts. Yeah,
Billions.
$1 billion business deal. that's a lie. But yeah, so I had some business meetings and shit I had to go to out in LA. Made a day out of it, made a little trip, went to the photo shoot in Joshua Tree. Shout out Joshua Tree. That shit was dope. I had a great time and met some really cool people. And then I went straight to Chicago, like literally landed at midnight, hopped on a plane at 4 a.m., went to Chicago for Brandon's birthday.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is I was very proud of myself that I did not cheat on my diet the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I watched your video.
I had 4 Oreos the whole time. That was it, and that didn't even count because I was on fucking mushrooms. But yeah, so
Yeah, eating on psychedelics or like drugs and shit doesn't count.
yeah, it doesn't count because I was on another planet. I was in another universe.
Yeah, so
it didn't count
macros
as this
don't even.
universe.
Yeah, macros don't count.
Yeah, macros don't count in the universe that I was in. But yeah, so I had these chocolate bars. They were with like mushrooms in there, and I gotta say it was honestly one of the most impactful things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wanted to do mushrooms. I was just never in the good mindset to do it. I always felt kind of stressed out. I always felt anxious. I always felt like now's not the right time. I'm a little nervous. What if it's bad? I'm filling my head with all these like negative ideas. But for some reason, when I was there, just around all my friends, a good weekend, a good environment, I really felt like now, if I'm gonna do it at any time, now is the time to do it. And also, like, I'm very into the idea of mushrooms. I think that it has impacted like societies in the past and the way that they thought and the way that the new creativity levels that they have had, opening like a new level of thinking. And I also feel like it helps with people who are anxious, depressed, have other like issues and stuff going on. I think that it can really help a lot of people for a prolonged period of time. There's actually a lot of studies that for up to 3 to 6 months after tripping on mushrooms, there's like an overall increased quality of life, whether it's motivation, being able to be more confident, being able to be less depressed and more upbeat, outgoing, more social, all these things. So these were all things that I was thinking about and that I wanted to try. I was like, I've been feeling pretty down. I have no explanation for it. I've been dealing with this thing. It's called like imposter syndrome. So pretty much it's where you don't feel like you belong or you don't feel like you do enough for what you're getting.
Like, you feel like you it's like when you feel like you don't deserve what you got, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's exactly how I feel. I still feel like that, but definitely to a lower extent after the mushrooms. Like I try to do giveaways as often as I can, whether it's for Anaka, whether it's on my YouTube. I try to answer every single comment on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I try to answer as many DMs as I can. Like I constantly try to give back because you guys have changed my life, but I still feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like nothing I do is like equivalent to like the support you guys show me. And I was dealing with that for a while. So I went into this trip with the mindset of, yo, I want to tap into my subconscious and realize like what are things that are stressing me out in life? What are things that I need to work on? Really just reevaluate myself when it comes to like ego, which I don't really think I have a crazy ego, but I definitely did have a little bit of arrogance to myself, like a closeted arrogance, which is honestly completely gone. I woke up and I felt like I had washed away everything that was just like making me think these ways. So I went into this movie room, this cave, as I was calling it when I was tripping. And I just wrapped myself in 4 blankets, went under the couch cushions, like inside of the couch. I just wanted to feel something on me. And I just pretty much passed out. Like I was breathing and I felt like my whole body was breathing. So I was like my hands, and I felt like as if this power was like going throughout my body. I was completely tapped in, like in sync with my body, completely dialed, as Ann would say, dialed in with my own body. I felt amazing, like from my toes to the top of my head.
Yeah.
Felt like I was just one, like everything was in unison. So I closed my eyes after I started feeling this, and I can see these insane visions where it's like I was the universe. Like my body was this giant glowing orb of like an aura of a person, like, but it was me. And I knew it was me, but it didn't look anything like me. It was just this giant human figure with no facial features or anything.
Sorry.
But you're laughing at me, but it's
Are
funny.
you picturing like a huge version of the first time you told me this story, that's
like
what I
a
was
giant
picturing.
glowing Marco.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like,
picturing.
I'm just like thinking about, like when Goku goes Super Saiyan.
Bro, that's what it looked like.
Like when he's like floating in the air, like there's like a
Not look like that. But I was in the
Yeah,
universe.
yeah.
I was like in like the galaxy. Like there were stars around me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
keep
I look like a
going.
giant planet.
Damn, I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Z tonight.
I thought you were having trip mushrooms tonight.
Yeah, so did I. I swear I thought he was going there. I was like, bro, what?
Fuck no.
What point in life are you at,
my
man?
anxious ass mind? I'll fuck it. I
Yeah.
might actually kill myself.
But do you feel like it might? Do you personally think it might help someone?
I think that it
who's
will, honestly.
anxious?
I mean, bro, there's a difference between actually tripping and microdosing.
Yeah,
where you
not
just
that not that I
you
recommend
take
he
one or
tries,
two little
but-
pieces because it's chocolate, bro. It's not even like it's like actual shrooms. Like if I would have taken, I think I did like 3.5 grams
it
of like
has
shrooms.
actual shrooms in it though?
No, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not exactly the same.
But it's kind of like taking an edible.
it's like it's similar to taking edible opposed to like really like fucking ripping a dab.
yeah.
Like
Can you
wax.
imagine if someone like
I want to try real
slipped
shrooms.
like
I wanna try it.
Can you imagine if someone just like was like, I'm gonna fuck Charlie up and just gave him like a chocolate and like didn't tell me there was mushrooms in
Sheesh.
it?
You'd probably feel amazing, bro. After
my
okay,
God.
so what I did is I worked my way into
No,
it.
I won't.
So I took two.
Yeah, once you
and
start
I just started to
realizing
feel a
you're
little bit
tripping, you
happy.
freak out.
I was just happy. Like I was watching TV. Shit was funny. Like I was just in a good mindset. Kind of like I was high, but like less like no dry mouth, no like highness. It was more of just like overall like just feeling better. That was after 2, and then I was like, nah, fuck this shit. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I just downed like another 10 pieces.
So you see yourself
Only
the
you.
glowing orb.
Only
Yeah.
right?
So I see myself as this giant glowing orb, and there's 2 balls of light, one black and one white, and they're circling my body, like dancing with each other, almost circling my body. And in my mind, what I think it was is the real me versus the me that I try to portray myself as, and that I need to get rid of anything that isn't me. And I always try to be myself,
Yeah.
regardless of the situation I'm in. I'll say what I want. I'll do what I want. I'll be what I want, and I will honestly always act in my own image and not what I want other people to. This fake persona that people like want. So that's what I was realizing is like, although I do this often, like there is that small percentage of the time, and you could kind of see that the one that I wanted to be me was overtaking the other one. So then I see these 2 like dragons, and it's fucking weird. Like
So where did the dragons come from?
I honestly
They
couldn't
came
tell
from the
you.
balls.
Yeah, they
Dragon
came-
balls.
Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
You're Goku. You're the chosen one.
You honestly
You really-
you have the hair like him. He might be Vegeta.
Yeah.
I'm a
The glasses?
vagina.
Yeah.
No, Vegeta.
Vagina.
I can see you with Vegeta, like with the
Bro,
glasses.
oh yeah, and then like you put the little M on your forehead when he turns like Majin Vegeta. You can do it,
That's
bro.
insane. A magma.
And you're jacked.
A
Vegeta's
magnum
Yeah,
vagina.
yeah. Vegeta used to be
fucking
jacked. Not gonna lie.
jacked.
Thanks, bro. Thank you for calling me Jack. And a vagina.
With his head like that, like with his head, he looks like Vegeta.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
do. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
Nah, I never really got into it. I tried, but like I didn't get into it. I liked Avatar: The Last Airbender a lot.
Avatar: The Last Airbender's fire.
That's a fire ass show. It like
Yeah.
changed my perspective on like a lot of shit. It was really like cool.
Really?
Yeah, bro, you should watch that shit.
Wait, what did it change your perspective on?
Like just like treat the way you treat other people and shit. Like, bro, it's all about the Fire Nation trying to take over and be greedy and kill people and shit. But
I'm like, damn, I watched that show, but it didn't change my perspective.
I feel that way.
that's
but
because you ain't deep, bro.
Did
You
you
ain't
ever
deep
watch,
enough. You ain't tripped shrooms.
that reminds me of
facts.
another show that changed my perspective on my life was Barney. That shit was the purple dinosaur. Like he was so purple. It reminded me.
Yeah, man. Grey's Anatomy fucking fucked my life up too, bro.
Bro,
Fuck
Barney
you.
is what inspired the purple like Anaka
Yeah.
gorilla. It was a purple dinosaur.
Purple is my
version.
favorite color, man. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, all right,
There's
so,
no
so
way.
the dragons. The
There's
dragons.
no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. Okay, but so
the
besides the
dragons.
point. So then later on, I see this woman. So I see this woman. It's a random woman. I don't know. She was fucking beautiful though. Not gonna lie. She was beautiful, but she was a random woman.
Mandy.
And there's a snake. You're crazy.
You should cut that out.
Just blur it. Just bleep it. Just bleep it. Just bleep it.
Bleep that. Bleep that. Bleep that.
Just
Bleep that. Bleep that.
Bleep it, but don't edit it to like people like know, but they
Nah,
don't. Know.
no, cut it out.
Bleep.
I don't want him to get in trouble.
Just like a-
Bro, that's insane.
I don't want him to get in trouble.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, but yeah.
She actually she'll like that though.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, you can leave it in there if you
Yeah.
want.
All right, keep going.
Okay, yeah, leave it in. She like it probably. But yeah, so then I saw this snake like come out of my chest.
Yeah.
Come out of my chest, wrap around my arm, and bite my hand. And when I looked down, it was this woman, like a woman snake, like Medusa.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. So then I wake up from this trip and I run outside the cave and I'm like, yo, I need a pen and paper. They're like, what the fuck do you need a pen and paper for? I was like, trust me, I'm gonna draw my first tattoo right now.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Not that you drew it, but like that's the inspiration.
Some of it.
You're gonna get that?
That's
Potentially.
actually fire. I'm not.
I'll
gonna
show you
lie.
the rest of them. They're
Because I
pretty
was
cool.
looking at it anytime you were getting a
That
notification,
shit
I was like,
don't
damn.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would, yeah.
But it's hard. I'll show you guys the other ones too.
So how long, like if you were to get a tattoo, like how long on your?
Probably just like 3/4 way up my forearm, like onto my hand. Like kind of like Shawley's, but a little bit lower on my forearm.
You should just do your whole forearm. That's the best.
Yeah, honestly,
place.
might as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it just depends on some. Maybe I want something else on the inside versus something on the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much
So-
like this is what I saw.
Yeah.
This woman like Medusa, and I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy. So yeah, so those were the tattoos that I was drawing. I'm gonna go on my Snapchat story because I love Snapchat. Snapchat's like shit. I can post anywhere, and say anything I want, but not have to like worry about what's being said or community guidelines, taking it down, all that shit. So I made a TikTok and it says, tripping balls, making my first tattoo. I wanty D to share this moment with every one of y'all. When you see the final product, it was in their image and in my imagination.
When I saw that on Snapchat, I thought he was gone. Like I was like, bro, I
Let
thought,
me see-
bro,
let me see the
imagine
video.
seeing that.
Let me
Imagine
see the
seeing that,
video.
but not knowing he's on mushrooms.
Bro, I was drawing on my arm. Like I was legitimately drawing on my arm. Like in this cave with a pen, bro. I was so fucking gone.
Yeah.
Bro, I had people sliding up on my Snap. They were like, bro, don't do that. Like, what are you doing?
When you said in their image, it was so funny.
Bro, I have no idea what I was talking
like,
about.
yeah.
I think it was the image of this woman with the
Yeah.
snake. But I had no idea like what I was talking about. I woke up and I saw that in the morning. I was like, I posted this shit on Snapchat.
That was so funny was the video.
Who's their image? Who's
I have
there?
no idea. The woman
Where
of the
were you?
Medusa.
What room was that?
Giordani's like little office.
You were just in there by yourself in the dark.
Yeah, shout out Giordani, bro. He helped me OD during this trip.
That's hilarious.
You were
like-
just dark. It was just dark in there.
Yeah, it was. But he helped me a lot. Like made sure I didn't die. It was nice.
Oh, like
To not die.
Oh, were you
He got me
tripping?
water and shit.
Were you tripping at some points, like a little bit?
Oh no, bro. I was gone. Like
no,
I-
like tripping, like, are you scared?
uncomfortable? Like, damn, like when is this?
Oh
gonna
nah.
end?
But like he was just helping me make sense of like the shit that I was thinking.
okay,
word.
'Cause, bro, at one point,
Yeah,
me,
so
and,
then-
me and Giordani were
Yeah, I was about to
standing
say.
in the driveway of his house. Like he has a beautiful ass house literally in the middle of nowhere. There's like fucking cornfields across the street from him. I was like, bro, how the fuck do you live here? He goes,
California?
no, Chicago.
Chicago,
No, it's not even in Chicago. It's like outside of like farther away from Chicago.
Suburbs.
But I was like, bro, how do you live here? There's like literally cornfields and then just a beautiful ass house with like a basketball court in the backyard and then like two other houses.
Yeah,
Like
the
random-
basketball court's fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's dope. And his house is really sick. He like designed the whole thing. You should see, like, I could show you, or maybe he can text me pictures of like the design. It's really cool.
I'll go up there the next trip.
Yeah.
We'll go, yeah.
Come do mushrooms with us.
Yeah. I won't do mushrooms.
Okay, but yeah, so I'm standing in his driveway with him, and we're just like talking, like he's helping me like make sense of like what I was
At
seeing.
night?
And, like, yeah, and bro, we start hearing coyotes and shit at like 1:30, 2 a.m. So I fell asleep at like 4. And then
Now, what about the bike part?
oh,
Like, cause you were talking about,
Yeah.
it was good what you told me. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Like visions and shit.
so I wanted. Oh, what do you mean?
Remember when you were like, he was like, anything that you want, you can create. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
bro, I want this bike. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, I have the bike or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now because I thought you were talking about like other shit that I had said. But yeah. So I tell him, I'm like, bro, like, I really want to accomplish things in my life, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there. And he was like, honestly, man, a lot of the things that you say out loud, that energy you put into the world, find a ways to come back to you. So if you can't, like, for example, if you follow a girl on Instagram, you like her photos a bunch of time, like you're putting that energy into the world. Like, yo, I like you. I like you. I like you. You know what I mean? That energy inside of you is like slowly building. So like, if you guys somehow randomly meet, or you randomly message her on Instagram or these things like that, like, as long as you put out positive energy, a lot of the times you get that positive energy back. And like, it might take 5, 6, 10 girls that deny you, but one girl might say yes. You know what I mean? And you just got to shoot your shot. You never know unless you try. You never know unless you put the energy out there. So I was telling him these things about like items that I wanted to accomplish, or like goals that I had, where I was like, I want to own this one day. I want to do this for people one day. I want to have my own, for example, like a pop-up kind of thing. Just Jack the Time, which is happening. And like, I was telling him these things and he was like, yeah, dude, like, honestly, just like think of something that you want and like say it right now. And I was like, yo, I want a BMW motorcycle. And he goes, bro, what the fuck? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, bro, I have one. I go, yo, I want the R18. He goes, bro, the R19 is in my garage. So I walk into his garage and literally like the model up of the bike that I want is like in his garage. So then we start talking outside and just about like manifestation and stuff and like just voicing what you want in life.
Yeah.
And like, for example, like, have you ever said to yourself, I want to do this? Like,
Yeah.
This
No,
is what I want.
I 1,000% believe in manifestation.
I 100% believe it.
Like, I truly live my life as if, like, I was having the conversation with Lex the other day. I was like, bro, tell me the last thing I said that was gonna happen, and it didn't happen. And
No,
she was
'cause
like, I
it's-
can't.
you're
I
putting it
really
in
can't.
your
Yeah,
mind.
no,
It's gonna
And I
happen.
say it so many times, and like, because I say it with like the conviction that it's already happened.
Yeah.
And if you move like if you keep saying things like they already happened, you have no choice but to do things that
To make
make
it
them
happen.
happen.
Yeah, 100%.
And so then it happens.
Bro.
Like I firmly believe that. Like
No, I agree.
I 1,000% believe in manifestation, like without a doubt. And I live my life like as such.
I actually, bro.
I'm more of like a worker.
Yeah.
Like
You don't really say it, you just do
I
it.
just do it.
But
Yeah.
you think to yourself that you want this. You have it in your
I
mind.
want it.
Yeah.
But like I know that like it's gonna take work.
But that's
So
not.
for
That's
me, it's
manifesting it.
Yeah.
Though. Like knowing what you want, and
Like
being aware
thinking
of it.
yeah. I think what people, the misconception with manifestation is that people think
I say it and it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
it's
Like
not
literally
that.
what I said is like if you say it like it already happened, for me like I have no choice. Like I hate being wrong. Like
Yeah.
both of you know me. Like I hate being wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like I have
sure.
no other option but to be right, because if
Yeah.
not, like everyone, the moment that Ant's wrong, everyone's gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So it's like I believe in manifestation because when you say shit, like you leave yourself no other option but to do it.
I agree.
If you believe in yourself that much,
I don't think that. Yeah. Like, but I agree.
But
like,
just
you don't
sitting here
have
like,
to
oh,
say it.
yeah.
But you have to be aware of what you want.
you have to believe in it
and
and shit,
remind
see it.
yourself that like this is what I want. This is how I'm going to do
Yeah.
it. And continuously tell yourself,
Facts.
and it will happen.
And I think seeing it too, like visualizing it. For
Yeah.
me, like a lot of my life, I've always visualized. Like I've always
Yeah.
visualized certain parts of my life. Like, and then when I get there, like it just feels weird because I'm like, damn, like I knew I always wanted this. Like one of the moments was the moment that we shared in Miami when we both saw the skyline.
Oh, bro. That was one of the.
I was
fucking
just like,
craziest moments of
damn,
my life.
like, bro, I sat on the jet ski. I'm like, shit, like, you know what I mean? It's one of those moments where you work towards and like, you don't always have to say everything. I feel like for me, I say it because it leaves me no other choice but to do.
Yeah.
But I firmly believe in it. But I think people always misconceptualize
was
like,
a
oh, I'm
crazy
gonna
moment.
just say it. Like, bro, I really want those Grateful Deads. I'm gonna get the Grateful Deads. I'm gonna get the Grateful Deads. But you don't do shit. Like you don't stack your money up, or you're not looking for them.
Yeah.
You're never gonna find it.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
you
like,
have to
I'm
take
the opposite.
steps.
I mean, not the opposite, but we're all the opposite of that. I think I just explained it in a different way.
Yeah. Well, no, you work for it, but you
Yeah.
know what you want and how you're going to get there.
yeah, exactly.
Which is like reminding yourself why you want it.
or
which
you're
is what I think
constantly
that
like making the
manifestation is.
moves. Like there's been hella times in the pod when we would jokingly say like, oh, we're gonna drop seltzers one day or like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a joke that's like actually real because like we essentially made the first step, which is supplements.
Yeah.
That's actually a
100%.
good idea. I mean, so like at the beginning of this episode, I was like, I know that eventually this will lead to seltzers and protein
Exactly.
bars.
Like that's manifestation.
manifestation.
That's
Because it's like
manifesting
we make those moves. We're not just saying it just to say it. We're like we say things that like are legitimately like where
Yeah.
we end up working.
It's gonna
towards.
happen one day.
Exactly.
I don't know how we're gonna get there, but it's gonna happen one
Yeah,
day.
Yeah.
at some point we're gonna meet the right manufacturer and like shit like that. That's how I feel like manifestation lines up in the
I
real
agree.
world. Like I used to always tell you, I was like, bro, I'm gonna get with Lex like somehow.
Yeah,
Like I
you
would
did.
always say it, and I
He
don't know
did.
how
He
it
did
happened.
say it.
It,
He did say
it
it.
happened. But I mean, shit, I would say it though. It's
he
just an
did say
example.
it.
Like, well, boys, if you want something,
That's
boys and girls, if you want a
Nope.
guy or a girl, just do
Hopefully
your
there's
thing.
a good timeline on when you started thinking that, but
No, there's a good timeline on it. There's a good. I can vouch for it.
Yeah,
There's a good timeline.
There's a good timeline for sure.
There's a long timeline.
it's great.
That's crazy. But yeah,
No offense to anyone.
manifest
offended
that
by
shit. If you want something, manifest it.
No,
No,
1000%.
but don't just fucking say it. Be about
Yeah,
it.
don't
Be
sit
about
there.
what
You got to
fuck
make the
wanna
right
do.
moves though, for sure. Like, don't.
Like, bro, Charlie sent me that fucking flyer for the. So
Yeah.
we have a pop-up shop in Miami coming up in July.
Did he ever get back with more or no?
Nah. Yeah.
So Charlie sent me a flyer, and it was like me and Chris Bumstead on the front. Like, I made Chris look like a little child. Shout out Chris for being smaller than
No
me.
one's applauding that one. It's like one of those moments where no one was
Yeah.
like,
No, yeah, nobody. But nah.
crickets. You should put crickets on that one.
Yeah.
Nah, I love Chris. Chris is actually
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Shout out Bummy
But yeah,
Phil.
shout out Lil Bummy. But nah, I
Lil
love
Bummy's
Chris.
crazy.
He's actually like fucking dope. But besides the point,
Chris and Dahmer watch this episode right
Yeah.
now laughing.
bro.
They're canceling.
yeah.
They're canceling the meetup.
Yeah.
Right
Yo,
now.
that's funny.
Yo,
But,
Chris is gonna text Marco like, yo.
I'm gonna get a
what
text
you
from Chris,
saying?
be like, "Yo, who's small?"
Yeah.
Nah, Chris is actually funny as fuck. He be commenting on my TikToks and shit, like making fun of me, and then I just go off. But but yeah, so I see this poster of me and Chris like for this pop up, and I literally started crying like on my bed. I was like, bro, like this is insane. Like if you would have told 16-year-old me that I'd be on a fucking flyer with CBUM, I would have told, bro, I would have been like, what shrooms have you taken? Is
Yeah.
what I would have said. But no, it's like it's just crazy things that like as long as you work towards things in your future and you know in your mind like what you want to accomplish, shit has a crazy way of working itself out. Like actually an insane way of working itself out.
We gotta paste those flyers around. Like we should go around Miami for content and just like post it on like
hand them out.
Oh yo, no, Marco handing them out. Be like, yo, like you know how like club promoters be like outside like 2 a.m. Like Marco just like handing them out.
Hand them a picture.
Bro, that would be funny as fuck.
They'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this nerd next to Chris Bumstead?
That'll be funny as
You know what's
fuck.
funny?
I'd be like, yo,
Like-
that's me. I'm the one that handed you the flyer.
Bro, what's crazy is like for that pop-up, like you're basically the headliner with Marco. I mean with CBUM.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
That's
like
why I cried,
bro.
bro.
It's like if there's it's like if there's a concert, like they're the headliners, and then like you have like the people like under it, just like all the names
Like
and shit.
like when you have Rolling Loud and you have like
Yeah,
the
Rolling
main
Loud. It's like
events.
the main events, and then it's like all like they're still good artists and shit, but they're just like boom, 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 boom. It's like Marco CBUM.
and then boom, boom, boom,
Like,
boom,
like
boom, boom.
bro, Brad made it a point that was the first flyer he sent us was like you two guys.
That's fucking crazy. That was like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's crazy is that like,
that was
bro, last year. Do you remember the line you had last year?
Bro, it was insane.
Imagine this.
That was my
year.
first time ever doing like a pop-up besides the one in Houston. Bro, I vividly remember people coming up to me and be like, oh, is this where we check out? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. They were like, I just waited in line for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's an hour and a half line? People think that they're checking out?
Bro, that's
and it's just me? I was like, bro, it's crazy. Like, probably the majority of the line thought it was a checkout line. I'm not gonna lie.
No, what's funny is
It was
like when we had
crazy.
all like, well, no, never mind.
we need to start hyping that bitch up.
Yeah, for real. I'm about to start posting. I'm gonna post that flyer, bro, for real. But
We need the Eventbrite, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what other information we sent it, but it's whatever.
We'll follow up on Monday.
Yeah, but what's crazy is the size of this pop up is going to be 3 times the size of last year's.
Yo.
Like that's pretty insane. Because last year, I remember when I like literally I went from the front of the line to the end of the line and shook every single person's hand, like thanking them for coming. Like that's probably gonna be impossible this year.
yeah,
Because like,
bro, yeah. But I mean, bro, honestly, like back to Chris Bumstead and shit. Like, honestly, I joke, like obviously, but seeing someone as big as Chris being so humble and like down to make the time to talk to everybody is what I aspire to be. Like,
Yeah,
when
that
we
was
had the
a
Yeah.
life-changing moment for real.
Bro.
It made me think about everything differently.
same. Actually, though,
yeah, you're pretty good about that. Because I've never seen you ever like.
I'll never say no to anybody.
Yeah, not like even not that you say no, but you don't even keep it short. Like you're the one person I know that like you'll like ask the person more questions than they're asking you.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
like,
I
bro,
like to
what's
get
your
to know
name?
the
Where you
people who-
from? Yeah.
I like to get to know the people who support me because for me, like, I have nothing if it's not for the people who support me.
Yeah.
And the people who watch my videos. So, like, when somebody comes up to me and they say something for one of my videos, like, bro, that really hits home for me. And I
Yeah.
want to make sure that everybody's interaction with me is positive. Like, whether I'm in a shitty mood or not, whether I might be down or just not feeling it, like, I never want them to have a negative experience. But, like I was saying about Chris, bro, he had like a 2,000 person line and stayed there all day talking to people.
Insane. Like 8 hours,
Bro,
6
and then
hours.
people who didn't even have tickets, he
Yeah.
stayed and took pictures with.
He did.
And like, he actually felt bad. Like he told me, he was like, bro, I feel bad because like I want to be able to say more, but it's literally just hi, picture, bye.
Yeah.
Because they have 8 seconds, bro. Like I did the math, and he would have been here for like 3 days standing in that same spot if he gave everyone like 30 seconds.
That's insane.
Bro, it was
That's
crazy.
insane.
But seeing something like that is like, honestly, I know a lot of people in this industry. I know a lot of kids my age in this industry and who are a lot smaller than Chris and wouldn't do a quarter of what he did.
Yeah.
So for me, like, it's pretty inspiring to see somebody that big with that much of an impact and that much of a following making time to give everybody a quality interaction,
Yeah.
which is like what I want to do one day.
I agree. He's a legend.
He
He's
really
a
is.
legend.
Truly.
I hope he's not watching this though, because
Yeah. No, we're gonna clickbait it. I'm gonna be like,
nah, bro, if he
Jack
watches
the
this,
Italian talks about
I'ma get a
doing
text.
shrooms, manifestation, and dissing CBUM.
I'm gonna get a text. Yo, you skinny little bitch! What the fuck were you saying on the podcast? You 120 pounds, boy.
That's
Get your
so
weight up before
funny.
you talk.
That's so
I'm gonna
funny,
get that,
man.
or he's gonna be like, I'm gonna run over you with my new truck.
That truck
Yeah,
is sick.
that truck
Yeah, that
is
truck.
sick. Truck is sick.
The dent side. It's
Nah,
dope.
the
What?
the car that
It's called the dent side.
Oh, really?
oh,
Yeah.
word. The
That's
car
a-
that
that's a
Hayden
big-
just copped was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful too.
Those classics are like low key starting to grow on me,
Bro,
Like American.
I'm the one.
classics.
I literally go, yo, I want to get an old Ford Bronco from the 70s, and everyone's like, bro, stop buying fucking toasters, bro.
That's different though.
I sold my.
Like-
I'm selling my toaster.
Yeah, I'm saying
Make a
like
profit.
a Ford Bronco that's restored.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but they're like
good.
80 grand
Yeah, that's why.
Like
had 80 grand to
Katie's
buy a
and theirs
car.
is fire.
Who?
Katie and
Oh yeah. Like that. That's a good buy.
Shout
Yeah,
out
but-
Katie Hearn and
I
Hayden
can't just buy an
Schneider from
$80,000
Lonnie Nutrition. Thank you
toaster
for
oven.
supporting
It's not
the
a
pod
toaster
and-
oven. It's a real Bronco.
and,
It works.
Yeah.
Don't
supporting
go buy
and,
a $16,000 Bronco. You're gonna be in the same position that you were now.
Yeah, it's facts.
sponsoring the podcast.
And I'm
along
glad
with
you finally
nutrition.
got rid of your toaster.
It's not 100% gone yet, but it should be.
Nutrition you feel.
I thought you just sold it.
Not the deals like should be finalized like when I get back from Miami because I have to get the title from the DMV.
That deal fell through.
No, it didn't. I would cry. I would fucking cry.
That's
I need
crazy.
that deal to go through, bro.
No,
Fuck.
the deal's gonna go through. I'm speaking it into
Yeah, I'm
existence
speaking
right
into
now.
existence. But yeah, what else?
That's
did we
the
wanna
second.
talk
That's the
about?
second handshake moment right there.
How,
you know those moments are. That's like a great pod.
How
Yo,
long is
read
this
like
pod?
3 questions from the Q&A.
I was gonna say I have a Q&A up right now.
and let's shout them out. Their Instagram name.
Oh, bet.
Pick good ones though.
Damn, some of these questions are crazy. They trying to start beef with other. Oh my God, all of them are about the same topic. I'm not.
Is it
starting
about
any,
the Photoshop shit?
Nah, not that one.
Modcast.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't speak about that anyway. That's not my place. I don't want to get involved in drama.
I always get like they always like compare us to them, and I'm like, bro, we're definitely not the same.
Nah, I don't want to get involved in any drama. I mean, that's not my place to speak.
Wait, let me see. I won't say anything.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah. That's not that bad though.
Don't say it out loud. But yeah, Italian and Naka collab end of June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of June. 5 pairs of shorts, 3 shirts, 2 stringers.
3 shirts.
Yeah, it's
I
3.
thought there's
It's like,
more.
It's like way more than.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
It's like 4 shirts or 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we do the
Yeah,
other colorways?
the
We ran the other
car,
colors or no? It's the car,
the
the
bike.
bike, and then the horse. And then the 2
horse,
stringers.
no, and then the IP, the basic one.
That's
Oh,
not a
we
shirt.
made
That's a
that?
hoodie.
Oh, we
Oh,
made
did
that
we
hoodie.
have that hoodie?
Well, we didn't make the hoodie, or didn't
Actually,
come?
we didn't make.
Yeah,
that
we didn't make
Oh,
that hoodie because
exactly,
I was
yeah.
about to say
So
yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
But why don't we just make that into a shirt though?
I'd be down to make that.
It may have already been. I don't know.
Let's change the. Let's add another color. If we
Wait,
have time, let's
I have
add
no-
another
those
color.
Those have been done for a while. Where are they?
They're in the warehouse.
Are you
Where
sure?
though?
You saw them?
Yes.
You saw the shirts in the warehouse.
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen the shirts in the warehouse.
I haven't either.
Yeah, neither have I. Have
But,
you seen the shorts?
Them bitches have been done supposedly. I've seen the shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shirts ain't done.
Oh, okay. Pregnancy scares. You ever have a pregnancy scare?
I did.
All right.
I did in high
How?
school.
In high school,
I
Damn.
was 10th, 11th grade or some shit.
Damn,
Dude, no, it was so funny though. Shouts like so I was dating this girl. It was like my high school sweetheart. And man, if my parents watch this, it's gonna be so funny, dude. Like, it's a funny story. Like, it's funny. But I remember so some girls they get their period and sometimes they spot like the day before. But I don't know if she wasn't even late, man. She was just exaggerating, like. So she was spotting, and she looked up like what it means if you spot like when you're supposed to start your period.
Google's your worst.
Bro,
enemy
Google is the worst,
Yeah.
man. You Google anything, they'll tell you a girl's pregnant.
until you're dying.
Oh
yeah,
my
they'll say you're
God.
dying or you're pregnant. They'll be like, yo, you have a cut on your toe, you're pregnant. Like,
Nah, they're gonna
Bro,
be like.
I
bro,
remember
your
my
head is itchy.
stomach.
You got AIDS,
dude, I remember my stomach was hurting so bad. Like for a full on like 24 hours, my stomach was like in knots, bro. Like anything anyone said like wasn't funny. It was like so high irritable because I'm scared for my life in high school.
Yeah.
'Cause this bitch is acting like she's pregnant or like acting like she's thinking she's pregnant because she's spotted. And so then, bro, my stomach was hurting like
You
so
probably
bad.
farting all class.
Oh my God.
You know those nervous farts.
Them
You
nervous
just-
parts be
bro, those are the
crazy.
worst.
gassing on
Bro.
yourself.
Those are the worst.
Where you're
Not-
just
those
like,
aren't
yo,
clean.
you know when someone's like way too quiet and you're just like, bro, like what's going on? You're like, nothing, bro. Like,
And then all you hear is.
that's sick. But no, luckily the girl got her period. It was what it was. Anyone who's watching this, like, or listening to this on Spotify is gonna hate Marco.
Yeah, for sure.
Next question. Yo, shout out to that person on Instagram though.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Pregnancy scares
Oh,
are not the
Travis Johnstone.
nice. That's a cool name.
They asked about magic chocolate. I already talked about that. Oh, outside of working out, what hobby would you want to learn or get into? I mean, well, besides, I know Ant is getting into dialed merch.
Oh yeah, Dow merch. Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah,
How it felt to
some-
like have your, because I know you did
Finally,
cozy.
yeah.
He was cozy for a little bit.
It was dope. It was dope because I feel like a lot of times me and Charlie say things that like we don't really ever like give out or like put out into the world. It's just like words and shit, and they just come and go. But Dialed was something that we pushed a lot, so I was like, yo, you know what? Like let me make some merch so it's like a real thing.
You got to make some. I'm gonna speak this one right now. Right? You take a telephone with the long cord, and then the phone on the edge, like the old like rotary kind of phone, or like the dial ones, and put 1-800 dialed like in the buttons, and then in the cord write dialed with the phone at the end.
I'll definitely make that.
And then
design.
on the back put like something that's like 1-800 dialed.
Like a Supreme Tea type thing?
Yeah, like a Supreme Tea.
I already can envision this.
And
this
then
Supreme Tea.
another one could be a giant penis.
Yeah. Now, it was fun. The DBU design is hard. The DBU design is hard.
The Dick and Balls University, and just put a big ass cock and 2 mega nuts and call it Dick and Balls University. DBU.
Oh man.
DBU these nuts in your mouth.
Dick and Balls University is crazy.
Viewers may not be able to look at that shirt.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh
how's it
my
feel to got
God.
Dick and Balls on your chest? Yo, what school is that? Dick and Balls University. Yo, what's your mascot? A sperm cell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
A
my.
big ass white sperm cell.
Oh yeah.
With hands and leg like a tadpole.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, that's
you-
crazy.
you-
This
Michelin
whole
Man.
thing's getting clipped.
You were made for
yeah.
fresh and fit.
He was
T-shirt
made
design.
for fresh and fit for
Fresh and
sure.
fit for sure.
Dick and Balls.
Yeah, that's sick. No, I would actually like to learn tennis for sure.
Tennis.
Yeah, I'd want to learn how to play tennis.
Tennis is a lot, man.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
a
like
lot.
cardiovascular.
But I would love to learn it. I'm not
Looks
gonna
Yeah.
lie.
cardiovascular.
not like it takes a lot of cardio.
Oh yeah, it does. But you go, it looks cardiovascular.
Nah, because there's some shit that's like, that shit don't even look hard. Like tennis looks like a lot of like just up
Yeah.
and down, left and right.
Tennis,
Like,
I used to play tennis like in
I could not imagine
like
that.
middle school,
yeah,
I would say. Or I tried to play it, and bro, it's hard.
I would like to learn it. Like
It's so much fun, but it's fucking hard.
like if Alpha Land had a tennis court, like I'd be out here like trying to learn it. Like get a little what is like a coach and shit. Yeah,
That's insane.
It's and it takes a lot of energy.
yeah, it
Like,
does look like it
An
takes a lot.
Alpha Land tennis court would be wild.
that would be fun.
It could be fun. Like they
I'd
can
be
replace
down.
that soccer. Dude, nobody's using that soccer field. No offense.
So put a
like,
tennis court.
What's that one that like you do inside the It's not badminton.
badminton, yeah, or
Yeah,
racquetball.
badminton.
Racquetball.
yeah.
Racquetball's
Oh,
fun.
the
Racquetball's
one with
fun.
the plastic walls and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, racquetball is fun
Yeah.
as fuck.
But I always feel like it just come back and like hit your
Yeah.
head or some shit.
No, yeah, dude,
Nah.
I know the same thing. But I
One
mean,
more
for
question.
me,
One more question after you.
oh, hobby wise, like, I'm starting the podcast with Cousin,
Yeah, that's
so
gonna be
I'm
lit.
excited for that. It's gonna be
No free promo,
maybe-
no free promo.
Yeah. I love how I agreed with it. I was like, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
And then I
He's
realized
like-
I was like,
he's
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
do you mean?
he's like, yeah, fuck that podcast.
But
that's gonna be lit.
Cousin has his podcast, but he hasn't been posting on it as much.
Yeah.
He's just been like figuring stuff out with the move and everything coming to Houston. I actually have to call him. But
Damn.
once he
Are you
gets down
excited
here,
for that?
yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for him to get here. I wanna, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know Cousin's kind of in a slump, but I'm in a slump as
You're-
well.
yeah.
And I feel like when Cousin's here, it's gonna really allow me to like get back to that next step again. Podcast. Cousin's there. We're holding each other accountable. Like my workouts are gonna be better because I just love being around him. Like he's like literally my boy. So
Yeah.
like like. For example, if I want to go on vacation and I don't see you guys for like 4 or 5 days, like I'm down. Like I'm like,
yeah.
damn, like
we always
I
like
really
call
miss
each other or
y'all.
like text each other and shit. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, fuck, like I really miss Charlie and Ant. Like I want to go back.
Yeah.
Even if I'm gone, like when I was in New Jersey, I was gone for a week. I was like, fuck, yo, I miss them.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with
I
Cousin.
feel
Like,
like,
I
yeah.
see him even less. So for me, like I mean, I really miss Cousin. That's
Yeah,
like
because I can tell when he
my
comes
brother.
to visit, like you're always together,
bro, nonstop.
like literally 24/7. So I think like when y'all live together, like it's gonna be great for y'all.
Yeah.
Content
When,
wise,
when does he move down?
Suppose his last day in Arizona should be the 23rd. I have to call him and see what the word is with the move, but I'm excited. I am excited.
Damn, that's dope. I
But,
can't believe he's moving to Houston. That's crazy.
Finally, bro. I told him a year
Yeah.
ago to do that shit.
He's been saying it for a while. I'm happy he's doing it.
But
What is that? A time?
One last question.
Hour? Oh damn, felt longer.
I don't know if I have any other
What are
questions.
y'all's plans for the weekend?
Yeah, one more.
What are y'all
Chilling.
What are y'all doing before Miami?
Oh, I'm finishing my
Chilling.
move, bro. I gotta
Nothing.
throw out.
Oh,
I
you
just moved.
Yeah, talk about that.
Oh, so I moved. I moved because I ended my lease. I actually haven't even ended it. So if you guys want to use Code of Town and help me pay a month's rent, that'd be really nice. Because I paid my first and last month's rent, but my lease ends in July. It's July 31st. So July's paid, and May I lived there, but June, like I'm gonna have to eat June's rent.
Yeah.
So I moved. It's 15 minutes from here, but it's like 30 minutes from my old spot. So it's like 15 in the other direction. But yeah, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-story townhome, balcony, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. Super nice, bro. My bedroom's insane. Like my bedroom is actually bigger than my entire apartment was before. Like my first apartment. Because the one thing is, what I'd say is, don't be cheap when it comes to your comfort and your environment and your peace of mind. Like I was living for the last 9 to 10 months in a state of constant anxiety when I was home. I felt like the walls were closing in on me. It was too small. I couldn't be productive. I never wanted to have people over. I slept on my couch for 4 months, like just on my pull-out couch. I didn't even step foot in my bedroom because I didn't have a bed yet because of like backup times and everything. Like I didn't get a bed, and then I didn't get the bed frame, and then there was just a bunch of other shit. And I was literally just sleeping on my couch like every day. I had too much space, too much stuff for a small amount of space. Like I cheaped out on and honestly the funny part is like if I would have gotten a roommate, I actually pay less at my new spot than I pay now at my older apartment. It's 624 square feet. The new spot is 2,460 square feet.
It's a pretty depressing area too.
Yeah. And bro, yeah, like I mean, don't get me wrong, Charlie lives like 4 minutes down the road. Sush and James live like 4 minutes down the road. Harry and LT live like 8 minutes away. So like the people in the area, like I was friends with, it was close. It was nice to be there. But like just like my actual apartment was like so depressing. I'd be here all day. I used to go to the Inaka warehouse. Like before we even got this spot, I'd be at the Inaka warehouse every single day for like 7 hours. Just
because I remember when I went there, I was like, how
do you live here?
Yeah, because you're bigger than like the door,
bro. Actually,
it's really small.
Yeah, it's super small,
bro. 600.
Like the kitchen was like in the living room.
Yeah, the kitchen and the living room were the same. Like, it was literally just separated with like a tiny island and then just like a couch.
That's why I'm so happy for your new spot,
bro. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's fucking massive.
I'm
maybe I'll
excited.
come out there this weekend.
Yeah,
bro, I'm going on a ride with Joe tomorrow. But
in the Porsches?
If I'm in the area, I'll stop by.
Yeah, I mean it's like literally
we need to have a house
down the road.
We need to have a housewarming.
But I mean all I have to do is get a table and like a coffee table. And then like put the TV on the wall, and I'll be good. People can come over.
You should use this drops
to furnish.
Yeah.
How much was this table? Like $30?
No idea.
At Goodwill?
No idea.
This one, I don't think this one was that expensive.
If it was $30 at Goodwill, I'll get it.
Restoration Hardware.
Yeah,
you're insane.
Code Italian for Restoration
Hardware.
Bro. If you're watching this,
Code Italian.
I need Marco's pad to be like super nice.
No.
So this drop go all out.
I can't.
He needs some Restoration Hardware. He needs
buy the entire animal.
Buy the cloud couch. The cloud couch?
What is that?
It's $2,000 per sofa.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I remember when Lex was looking at couches.
That's more than my rent.
What? She wanted that one?
She looked at it. I was like, yeah, here.
She was about to consider it?
She it was like another one at CB2 that was
it was like identical to it?
Yeah. But it was still like $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like just,
but
you shouldn't even consider
I'm just finishing moving in, like putting my clothes and shoes up, getting like a couple shelves, like plugging the TV in. I have to call the gas company to come set up the gas and like
moving sucks, man.
Call the Wi-Fi and shit. So I have
process.
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
it's such a process.
But honestly, bro, it's gonna be worth it. Like, hopefully, when cousin gets down here, everything's gonna be better.
And you're setting up a podcast room there too.
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be in the living room. Like, we're just gonna have like the table, and then we'll just bring the mics out, mics and roadcaster out.
It's so crazy that like he's moving into the exact townhome that I was gonna move.
That's so
into.
interesting.
Like, I would say
before
I moved into the one that I lived in before this one.
Yeah.
So I would say 2018. I was legit about to move into that townhome.
The only problem is like I did not know this. The train runs through that area, and it's not a quiet zone.
Yeah.
And bro, 8 a.m. and I was like, oh my god, you're fucking kidding me, bro. I text the homie who hooked me up, Kian. Shout out Kian.
Oh, you went through Kian?
Yeah.
Let's
Kian.
go. Bro, you didn't tell me.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God,
I thought you were the one who set him up.
You're the
but
one who
Marco,
set it up.
you'll give Marco something,
and you'll never know. Yeah.
I'll never know if like he used them or not.
Nah, he hooked me up. Like I got denied from 3 like places before.
Damn.
One was like
stupid.
Nah, the reason why is they want to rent to single families. They don't want to rent to roommates, and they don't want to rent to a 21 and a 22-year-old kid. So
I
like,
can understand that.
So this place, like, I was lucky to get it. And it's the nice location too. Like the last one is nice. Like I don't want to, like, bro. I have a 2-car garage. I'm all the way like at
It's
the
super
end.
nice.
Yeah, bro, it's really nice and
Damn.
like it's huge. Like it's really
Doesn't
fucking
it have like
big.
that green wall?
Yeah.
Like by the garages and shit.
Mhm.
It's super nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
So I wanted to just like I didn't want to have like be cramped and stuff. But so I went through Keon. I got this dope apartment, but the only problem is the train. So 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., bro.
You'll
Literally-
get used to it. Because I live by a train. If it just becomes like
Whatever.
you don't even hear
Like
it.
background
Like
noise.
sometimes you'll start.
Cousin's
Sometimes
gonna
you'll
kill me, bro.
No, sometimes you'll get so used to it that sometimes you'll like wake up and like listen for it and you still won't hear it because
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
gotten so used to it.
Eventually. I mean, it was just
Or
the first night.
or you could soundproof the room.
Nah, it won't
Nah,
help.
I'm not gonna do that shit.
It won't help.
I got windows
That
and
shit is
shit.
definitely gonna be heard.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
It
you're gonna hear the train,
like
At
the
fucking 6
vibration,
a.m., bro.
The vibration.
Yeah, the
goes to
vibration
house.
is true.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes, I was on the toilet and it's like an earthquake, bro. The train went by. Crazy.
So funny.
That could have just been my part, though.
Man, that's funny as fuck.
That could have just been Charlie ripping ass, though.
Definitely.
I'll stop
Shook the
by.
whole
I'll
house.
stop by for sure.
Yeah, nah, come check it out. You can leave your Porsche there. Don't worry about it.
What car, are you gonna trade your car in?
I think I'm gonna keep. So I have a 2014 5 Series. I'm just gonna use that as a daily. I got a brand new engine at like 40,000 miles because it blew up when I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what is it like? Almost 10 years old, and it only has like 65,000 miles on it.
Oh, you're good.
And the engine like's new. And I just fixed the one problem I had,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm good. I got an oil change.
Oh,
I
you're
fixed
chilling.
the gasket.
Yeah, you're chilling.
But I'm selling the old car, the 1983 Beamer. Gonna make a profit, and then I think I'm gonna buy a motorcycle, like a BMW motorcycle, for like 12 to 20K in that range. Like finance that so I can keep like a majority, and then like of the money that I make, and then put that towards whatever my next venture is. Probably just going on trips and reinvesting it into YouTube.
Yeah, smart.
I noticed that traveling for me is the best when it comes to YouTube. Just engaging with people, meeting new people, new opportunities. Like, bro, people don't want to just watch me work out at Alphaland every day.
Hell
Some
no.
people do,
That
but
shit
like,
it's gonna get old.
but it gets old and
A
repetitive.
lot of
and
these
annoying.
kids are gonna realize that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, Alphaland's cool, but like, it's not, bro. You don't want to just film a
Yeah.
workout every single day,
Yeah.
unless you're like Jeff Cavalier and you just give like workout advice.
I'm not even seeing like like I feel like the sush workout as much anymore. I feel like I'm not seeing like the workout scene be as prominent as it once was here.
Nah, it's
Nah,
not
anymore.
I'm slowly transitioning.
Now by the major,
Into, like-
not by the major influencers. I don't think.
Yeah. I feel like
Because,
the
bro,
people
you
are like
can't-
me and
Yeah.
Sush that are really leading like the
Yeah,
workout, but like not every single video has to have a workout.
I feel
or,
like the community.
yeah, but
You
Sush
guys
is
lead it.
definitely going more towards lifestyle, and I'm trying to just mix it
Where do you lift at?
here.
Oh, okay. I just
Here,
never see you.
I was lifting at Corrupted for a little bit.
Oh.
I have a membership at Crunch just because like sometimes like, bro, don't get me wrong, I love meeting people, but sometimes like if I really am like in a mental state where I'm like, yo, I just need to get a good workout in,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to Crunch because like the chances of me getting recognized at Crunch are like a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So like I might get recognized at Crunch like 3 or 4 times, opposed
Mm-hmm.
to here it's like 10 or 20,
yeah.
which like sometimes you really do need to have a good workout.
Mm-hmm.
But at this new spot that I'm at, I might look for like a Crunch that's over there and just pull up there. But the area I'm in is like kind of sketch, not gonna lie.
You should go to BFit.
BFit? Is that's the Houston, right? Word, I'll check
It's
that
like
out.
very close to where you're at.
You know, oh boy, started a new gym.
Yeah, Rebirth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who?
interesting name. He's like one of the OGs of that spot.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
It just looked like a garage.
Just look. There's a lot of dope gyms in
Yeah.
Houston, man.
Yeah,
that'll
I'll find
save
them.
you from driving here.
But yeah, I think lifestyle content's a little bit wavier.
Yeah, I bro, like if you look at my
But if
IG and
working
shit-
out is a part of your lifestyle, then like, you know what I mean?
yeah, well, no, that's why. Like
Like,
I
it
don't
doesn't
want
need to
I'm
be an
not getting rid
absolute
of it.
fucking workout, like crazy edit.
Yeah.
Just be like, yo, I'm about to hit the gym. This is what I did today, and then like keep on with the
Yeah,
vlog.
like if you look, my post is like not
Oh,
workout, workout, not workout, not workout, not
your
workout,
posts
workout.
lately have been straight, just not workout.
Yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 haven't been workout or 5, but like in a row. But I just want to like, I don't want to only do fitness.
No,
like I
facts.
want to be able to branch out and teach people other stuff, whether it's sneakers, whether it's fashion, whether it's podcasts, whether it's just life shit.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to only be like, oh, bro, I have to post a picture of me shirtless in order to get engagement. Like,
Yeah.
that's not fun for anybody.
Nah, that shit's lame.
And also, like, bro, people are gonna get tired of looking at my abs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to actually provide value and not just be like a dude with a 6-pack.
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
Because I don't even have a 6-pack all the time. So like,
Yeah, so then what are you supposed to do? Like you know,
Then I
those
get
people who
photos
just
3
throw
months
like
for a year.
Yeah, those people who throw like throwbacks, like
yo, Loki, don't hate on throwbacks. Because I did
Nah,
the other day.
not that no, but like you know those people who are like
Nah, yeah,
always doing throwbacks.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, those are the people who like, bro, they get shredded once and then they use that 3 months worth of content for the next year.
Yeah,
And then while they
and
aren't
that's all
shredded-
that they have to like provide though.
Yeah. Well, bro, there's explore page following, and then there's like genuine following. Like for me, I have a genuine following. I love interacting with the people who fuck with me. I love being able to like do outreach and do these kind of things where like I meet new people when I travel. Some people, it's literally just, yo, you look good, and Instagram pushes your photos.
I agree. That's
like you might have 1 million followers, but like at the end of the day, like you're not impacting anybody's life. Like they just look at you because you have a cool body.
Yeah. No,
but that's what I want. I want to be someone who like is known for having a good body, but also like personality and impacting people's lives. Like that's more what I'm concerned about than just having abs 24/7.
I think you're there already, honestly.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you already are there. You and Sush are already there.
Yeah,
it'll last you a long time in the long run. Like as opposed to being fitness. A lot of the fitness influencers that I came up with, like not to like talk shit about them, but I feel like they're not really. It kind of gets old. And
yeah, bro. Like I said yesterday, you can't be 30 years old. Yo, you just go to Italian on a knock a drop when I'm 30.
Yeah. And when people get tired of you, they cycle on to they either go on with their lives and start families, or the younger generation cycles onto another person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You become old and used to them.
Yeah, like the next Italian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I said.
There'll never be another. No, there'll never be another.
Yeah, I'm irreplaceable, not going to lie.
But they will.
But there's going to be a new guy.
The new equivalent.
There's going to be a new kid that has that still is the same demographic as you. 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of like LeBron. There's gonna it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
when LeBron
like
retires.
LeBron and like MJ.
Yeah,
where it's like there was MJ and that was like everybody's fucking favorite, and now like that new generation, like people still
just
fuck with MJ.
Yourself to the greatest.
Yeah, I am the greatest of all time.
Respect, talk your shit.
But
Shally was Jordan. And this is LeBron.
I'm LeBron.
Yeah.
Except I have more hair than him.
That's crazy.
Bald ass.
Yeah. On that note, no LeBron slander. If you guys were wondering where we got these hoodies from, Naka Power Run Club dropping
this weekend,
the 28th. Yeah,
it's
dropping the 28th. Drop. Yeah, so we're gonna have this hoodie, those shorts, the shorts that he's wearing, 8 shirts, no,
13
shirts,
13 shorts,
8 swim trunks, 5 mesh shorts, blackout collection, lever belt. You know, all the things, all accessories, huge restock on classic shirts. I think some shorts.
I'm excited for the slime shorts that are.
Yeah,
you call them slime, right?
Slime, yeah. YSL, dude.
With the double mesh.
Now and they go perfect with the Porsche.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's gonna be a
slime ball shit. YSL, free thug, free gunna. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, maybe we do a destination pod in Miami. Worst case, we'll just run a back-to-back with Marco. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Marco comes on anytime we need just run a pod. This is the guest. But we'll be back, guys. Code MOB or code Italian, 10% off this weekend. Knock Power.
Love y'all.